fears I had were kind of fitting in and finding new friends in a whole new environment.
I think big fears for me would have been doing the wrong thing. So I think I didn't get my first choice doing the CEO, doing the Leaving Cert. So I got my fourth choice. So like in the summer before, I was worried, you know, like is this right for me? Like, should I be like taking a year out or like trying to get my first choice next year? Yeah, I think definitely having fear of doing the wrong thing was big for me.
I think for me, going to college was also moving out, was also moving to a new country. So I think a lot of the fears were like, can I do it on my own? How am I going to meet people? As in like fears of isolation, fears of just not like measuring up to what I needed to do. And then like, yeah, fears of not being able to succeed in college like I'd like to.
I think I spent a lot of my time like starting college being anxious about like, and I still do all the time, like get really anxious about like whether people like me and what they think of me and like why they would think that and how could I change to make them like me more, and just like, you know, a lot about how I present myself or how I'm perceived.
Yeah, I think the biggest fears I had coming to college really were, am I going to make good friends? I'm a very social person. I was blessed in school to have a lot of great friends, and I was just a bit worried that when I come to college I wouldn't become friendly with any of my course mates or wouldn't meet anyone who I'd just naturally click with, and that was kind of daunting because I come from a rural county moving up to the big city. It was just a bit daunting, you know, just so many people and worrying that no one would want to be my friend.
Yeah, one of the things that like me and my housemates started saying to each other was fight the liar. Like we always said it. We wrote it on a canvas and like had it beside our mirror, because we just like realized that a lot of the things that we like actually paralyze ourselves with and hold ourselves back with are just lies. And like if we as Christians believe that evil exists in the world, a lot of those lies like do come from actual evil and they do come from the devil. And Christians, like, because Jesus died for us, we can like fight the liar and we can actually like refute the thoughts before they get to take hold. So I think that's the advice I'd give to anyone. I'd just be like, fight the liar.
Yeah, I think for one, everyone goes through these sorts of feelings. Everyone's, you know, questioning whether they've done the right thing or whether they're in the right thing. Even people, you know, who get their first choice or whatever. So I'd encourage someone to realize they're not alone, I suppose. Another thing is that there is opportunity to change. So yeah, don't be scared to change, don't be scared to continue. But yeah, and just keep on going, and don't be lost in indecision, I suppose.
That you're not alone. Everyone's coming to college feeling the same thing, especially as first year. Everyone's kind of starting fresh and starting something they don't know.
I think I would say that, I don't know, I think one way I've kind of learned to look at it is that like God will be with you even if all those things happen, and like it will be okay even if all those things happen. So like there's lots of advice for like how to meet people so you're not isolated, or like how to do well in college, or how to provide for yourself and all those things. But at the end of the day, that's not going to make you feel more secure and comfortable. It's going to be kind of learning that like even if not everything goes perfectly, God will be with you, and that's enough.
I definitely found so much encouragement even before I came to college in prayer. I remember very specifically praying that God would surround me with a great group of male friends to encourage me and to spur me on in my faith. And praise God, He really did answer that prayer. I got involved with the Christian Union in my university and in the church as well, and through those two different kind of groups I really just found some great friendships that friends I'm still incredibly close with today, and friends that have encouraged me in my faith and have supported me in difficult times. So they're definitely the easiest ways I have found to combat those fears of loneliness and isolation.